the Waterford Wildcats and the Mogadore Wildcats faced off in the OHSAA Division 7 Final Four, hosted at Dover High School. The Waterford Wildcats are used to this stage. Mogadore Wildcats are not, as they are the first team from their county to make it to a state Final Four. But going into this matchup, they have one problem: height. 3 of Waterford's starters, Kendall Surrey, Avery Wagner, Avery Smithberger, are all taller than all the starters on Mogadore. Once the action started, it was a low-scoring affair, as Waterford would jump to an 8-1 lead in the first. Mogadore would come back late in the minutes of the first, finishing the first quarter with a Waterford lead of 9-6. Waterford managed to keep their momentum going into the second, where they managed to keep Mogadore to just 3 points the entire quarter. This momentum was aided by back-to-back threes from Elise Malik, both on assists from Kendall Surrey. Both Wildcats would go into half with a Waterford lead of 23-9.
The Waterford Wildcats had 5 players on the court, but they were aided by a 6 in the stands. As the Waterford community showed out to this game, Coach Jerry Close talked about what this game means to the community.
We've got a great crowd. This place was pretty well full tonight, and that's what you enjoy, that atmosphere anytime. Just to have your fans be able to see the kids perform, and the kids understand what it means to the community for them. How much they appreciate them, and so it's just great. That's why you get into coachings, for the kids, number one, but for this atmosphere and the support that the fans, our community, gives to these kids.
The second half of play was very similar to the first, with Waterford being able to outscore and outmaneuver the Mogadore Wildcats. Going into the fourth quarter, Mogadore began to face foul trouble, as both senior sisters Julie Toplin and Ari Toplin both would foul out in what became their final high school basketball game, as the Waterford Wildcats would win this game with a final score of 48-34. And with this win, the Waterford Wildcats have punched their ticket to Dayton. I'm Thomas Billington, reporting for Hardwood Heroes, reminding you to be heroic.